up, female and male wolves out there? It's little What If Alpha Wolf here. Well, I'm your alpha came here with the new What If. What if I was in MHA? Sucked. I'm never doing it again unless you want me to. But I got too roleplay and not I went to roleplay. Like, I love to do roleplay, but that was like so roleplay that it wasn't even funny. I regret posting it. So I'm gonna be like, no more roleplay. This is gonna be a complete storytelling. I'm the narrator kind of thing. So we're doing, okay, if you want what if Deku had Killua's powers, if you want any other what ifs, because that's the only one I could think of. What if Deku had Hitmonlee? I call him Hitmonlee, but you know, Hit from Dragon Ball Z's powers. Then boom, I'll figure out more on his powers and get back to that. If you want what if Deku, this is just a random one that I found on the internet. What if Deku had Cat Noir's Miraculous? I'm like, why would Deku, you know what, I don't even care. What if you, okay, so if you just want any what if to happen on my channel, comment it down below, boy! Anyway, so yeah, Deku's quirk is Dragon Slayer, Blue Flame Dragon Slayer. When Deku gets born, he's born with red hair instead of green, so everyone thinks that there's something wrong with him. And occasionally, when he'd cry, flames would come out. Now, people would think, okay, that's it, this is quirk. Though it's magic, because he's gonna use magic power. But people are it's gonna be considered a quirk in my Heroverse, because why not? So yeah, pretty much when Deku wakes up, he's like, when he turns 4 years old, he kind of he knows how to activate his quirk, but he doesn't really know how to control the flames. So when he doesn't really use his quirk, because he doesn't want people to know that he had it for his whole life. Like, since he was like a month old, he awakened his quirk. I'm not even joking. He's one of those rare possibilities where people have a quirk from birth. So Deku kinda has to use his quirk. So when Bakugo comes to attack him, he puts his right arm on fire and like throws his palm out, making the swirl of flames go out and attack like a long distance Kamehameha, attack Bakugo. Well, like a key blast that's on from your flame. Like a Maseko, I mean. I don't know why you have to use Dragon Ball Z. I've been playing way too much Dragon Ball Fighter. So, don't mind me over here playing Dragon Ball Fighter all day. So, pretty much, when Deku, like, decided to use his quirk, he beat Bakugo kinda easily. All he had to do was hit him once with a crescent attack, and he was done. Like, I'm not even joking. It wasn't even funny how fast he beat Bakugo. Bakugo's like, how did this nerd get a quirk so fast? He was supposed to be an insignificant extra. Why? And now Bakugo's kind of like regretting the whole factor of like him attacking Deku now. So now Deku has everyone's respect because he beat Bakugo, the strongest pre-K kid there. And then Deku decides he's gonna be a hero when he grows up. Before, he didn't want to have to use his quirk, but then he's like, if I can learn to control it, you know, we can do good. So, sorry, don't mind me adding music. So pretty much, Deku decides he's gonna become a hero. So when he decides to become a hero, everyone roots him on, saying like, you can do this. So pretty much, when Deku decided, okay, let's do this, he starts training with his quirk. Like, now he has better control. Like, now he knows how to only light his hand on fire. Now he knows how to just have a normal burst of flames come off of his body, out of his fist. he knows how to control his flames a little bit better for a 6-year-old. So he's 6 right now and he's training his quirk. Then when he gets to middle school, he's kind of like the popular boy, like that one guy that every girl wants. That one guy that's so strong nobody stands up to him. He calls himself Ryu. That's going to be his hero name. From now on, it's going to be called Ryu. So when they find out Ryu's about to go to UA, everyone cheers him on. He said, I don't need any help from you guys. I don't need your cheers. I'm going to do this myself. He's alone because he realized most of his friends were fake. So now he's just like, nobody can be my friend. He's cold-hearted. So cold-hearted, it's not even funny. Like Todoroki's cold-heartedness is not anything compared to Deku's. Okay, so when Deku gets home after cause when he gets hit by the it's not even a fight when a villain decides the sludge villain comes to fight Deku. Deku just does a burst of flames and then the villain just beat because it's sludge. It couldn't fire beat sludge. Like fire can burn sludge so hard, and just the impact of the flames that he produced was not even funny. And then he ate the flames that he kind of accidentally burned stuff with. So then now he has a flame in his belly and he's happy. So All Might arrives seeing the fact that this kid just beat this villain. Like he just saw the whole thing. It was only one move and this kid beated him. So pretty much Deku's like really overpowered, but he's gonna be way more overpowered. Like he's gonna be stronger than like Natsu, Gray, Urza, and Jalal all together. Like he's gonna be that strong. Like that one guy who's immune to anything. Because Deku does know how to turn his scales on and off, like his Dragon Force, on and off, but he never has to use it. So when Deku gets home, he realizes that flames conduct lightning. So he tries to do lightning bending. So pretty much, he tries to conduct the force of lightning inside of his body one rainy day, because a lightning thunderstorm is happening. And so he goes outside to the beach where he was playing to like conduct lightning. So now he knows. So pretty much the lightning bolt came down. He got struck by lightning, but he used that power and force to energize him. So now he knows how to use lightning to, like he can lightning bend, pretty much. It's hard to control it, but he knows how to control it. He just doesn't use it often because it's like very dangerous using lightning. But he secretly practices it. So now he's like knows how to do lightning slash thunder. He knows I call this move Chaos Lightning. He literally summons a thunderstorm and electrocutes, destroys whatever it is. Like he can cause a thunderstorm in the middle of the day. All he does is conduct lightning and throw it and then shoot a lightning bolt into the sky, and it causes a thunderstorm. But it takes a lot of energy, so he barely uses it. So then he's like, okay, let's try putting flames together with his thunderbolt thing. So he just engulfs his hand with flames and then adds thunder to it, realizing it causes an explosion. So he causes this Fire Dragon Explosion Fist. So pretty much, so he calls it Fire Dragon Explosion Fist. He pretty much destroys anything that touches his fist. And then he learns how to use it with his feet. Then he knows how to add it to his Fire Dragon Roar, his Blue Flame Roar. And now and then 1 month over, he's kind of he's mastered lightning bending or lightning control. But he's not gonna use that until they I know I made it too early, but he's kind of very advanced since he's a Dragon Slayer. He has a lot of power. He's just learning how to control that power. So pretty much when he goes into when he goes to the UA entrance exam, he scores 100% on the written exam because he's just a smart boy. And then it's time, he doesn't slip up because he used that slip, and then he just does he does a front flip. So he trips and then he does a front flip using the whatever momentum. And Bakugo says, so Ryu from my school decided to come to the UA sports exam. I'm gonna win and I'm gonna be #1 hero. You're not gonna win. I'm gonna be going in first place. He says, good luck. With a kind of killer look, like a look that he's gonna kill you. Like very bad look that nobody would want to be. So pretty much when he gets to the fighting exam, Bakugo and Deku are the same thing. Deku makes the flames inside of his body. He heats up his blood and makes all the flames, like kind of like how he uses One for All. The flames, like how not Bakugo, Natsu just engulfs his body in flames and just like ah. So he does that, and he's just powering himself up. And once he gets fully powered up, he says go. And Deku just disappears from everyone's line of view. And then teleports right in front of, like he's not teleported, he actually ran, but it looks like he teleported. He disappeared in front of the robot, punched it once, and all the robots behind it just got destroyed. He uses the flame dragon flip, the explosion dragon fist. So then he just uses the flame whip and just makes a whip and just whips the thing. When he realizes people are struggling, he kind of steps in and destroys the bot for him when they're about to get hit. So this is gonna be Deku X Froppy, because I kind of like that ship, so don't at me. It's gonna be Deku X Froppy or Suyu, or just yeah. But Suyu X prefers Sue. Anyway, so when Sue kind of like gets stuck under the rock, Deku kind of goes straight there. So then Suyu just, when he lifts up the rock on Suyu, he realizes that the 0 pointer is right there. Everyone starts running, but he stands there and he puts his hands together, kind of like how Killua does, and just a whole bunch of lightning comes off of his body. And then he just uses a palm of lightning. He calls it Light Thunder Dragon Palm. And then he completely electrocutes and paralyzes the robot and does tons of damage to it. Then he just uses the flame dragon roar and just incinerates, like the whole robot just disintegrates. So when the robot incinerates, everyone's just like, what is this kid? And he also destroyed everything within 2 feet away, not 2 feet, about 15 feet away from him. This is a huge crater right there, 15 feet deep. And like a whole, like it's really, and everyone's just like, what is this kid? And so pretty much everyone is just like, okay, nobody mess with this kid. Obviously he's a real deal. So pretty much on the first day of UA, Deku just decides to use his kind of sixth sense, where he kind of detects people's body heat and finds you 1A pretty fast. The moment he opens the door, all the attention goes to him. He says, what? He said, you're the kid who got over 15,000 points. And he said, okay, and he said, do you not know? Nobody, that's like a school record. Nobody's ever gotten that much. And he's like, and then he's like, you say like it's so casual, because it is. And then Balloon Girl herself, the one that's high on helium, walks up behind him when she tries to tap Deku, Deku grabs her hand and literally does like the lock where pretty much he holds her hand behind her, pushing her on the floor. Everyone's like, let her go. She's just a kid. And then she's like, and then he realizes that it's just his classmate. He says, "I'm sorry." She said, "Why?" Everyone's like, Ida comes up and says, "Why'd you do that? She's your classmate. You do not do fighting on school ground." He says, "I thought she was gonna attack me." She's like, "How did you even know she was about to touch you?" I can sense everyone's body heat. The moment someone gets too close to me and touches me, I will know. I can see 360 degrees using my quirk. Everyone's like, "How much mastery do you have over your quirk?" He says, "I've been dealing with my quirk since I was 1 month years old. I know how to use my quirk." Anyway, everyone asks how he used the lightning. He says he conducted the lightning by using his flames. He says his flames has little particles of lightning. So he decided to produce that flame, those lightning, and then he demonstrates it to the whole class, having a whole bunch of lightning coming from his hands. And kind of like makes a bubble of lightning around him. And then Ida notices the fact that there's sparks of flame. Yes, and then he says, "Yes, I take that flame, I take flames and enhance that little bit of lightning that's inside of it." And then he demonstrates a lightning bolt by creating use from his fingertips. Everyone's like, okay, you're way too powerful to be in this school. How are you not a pro hero yet? He says, "Because I'm not that age. And my quirk still does more." And everyone just like said, "Nani?" And everyone, okay, my little what if wolves, this is where I'm gonna leave it off because I did a lot of explaining, and I will be doing this once every week, and I promise. I know I keep saying this, I just get too busy to be posting, so I'm starting to pre-record everything. By the time this comes out, it will be about 10 something, so yeah, 10 something on whatever. I don't even remember what day it'll be. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And I will see you in our next video.